Okay, I've been waiting 6 weeks to get this thing, and here it is, finally. It finally came in. My new handy S.A.M 1200 airlift. This thing is awesome. There are a few things that I guess happened in shipping that I'm not happy with. It's been up a little bit, but I guess I can live with that. It don't mess with the operation of the lift. Let's let it up and down and show you how it works. This is supposed to be on the ground, obviously. You hit it with your foot. It's got this latch right here on both sides to unlock the lock. And then you just let it down. Now when you let it down, it is kind of, because it's an airbag instead of an air ram, it is kind of springy. So whenever you let it down, you got to make sure you let all the air pressure out, because when you have your motorcycle up here and you let it off, take the motorcycle off, it'll come up and it could hit your front fender. So you got to make sure all the air pressure's out. But this is how it operates. And when it goes all the way to the ground, it automatically resets the lock, but I'm not going to let it all the way down. I'll reset it myself and let it out. You hear how fast it goes up. Obviously it won't go up that fast with a bike on it, but that's all the way up. And then you just, the locks reset just like a regular car lift as it's going up, and then you just let it down to let it down on the lock. And it has a lift out panel that you lift out, so you can take your back wheel of your motorcycle off. And this is one of the things that's all been up. I don't know if you can see that on camera there or not, but whatever. It took 6 weeks to get it. I wasn't about to send it back and have to wait another 6 weeks. I seen a video. This is a Handy brand lift from Handy Industries. I seen a video that somebody was saying they was saving the Handy company, and they said they had 25 or more of each model in stock in their warehouse. So I don't understand why it took 6 weeks to get it if they got that many in stock, but whatever. So far I'm impressed with it. There's nothing here to bind. I had a Titan lift, and it was a great lift to start out with, but I didn't like the bar that you let down and it went down like the little saw teeth for the lock. It was getting hung up, and the little latch that holds the bar up. I hated that. You almost had to hit it with a hammer to get it to release, and I just didn't like it. And it was starting to, if you let it all the way up like I just did this lift, it was starting to stick. I don't know why. I think it was in the ram, the air ram. Even with a motorcycle on it, it would stick. It wouldn't go down. You'd have to jump on it almost to get it, extra weight on it to get it jarred, I guess, to get it to go down. I didn't like that about it. Now for the price, it came with side extensions that made the lift wider, so you could put a four-wheeler or a golf cart or a trike on it. It came with a front extension, and of course the ramps for the side extensions and the ramp here, and it came with an extended ramp, so if you had a lowered motorcycle, one that's been lowered down for short people, you could put it up on the lift and it wouldn't drag. This one was, the Titan lift was, I think, a little over $1,100. This one was $1,600, and it didn't come with any of that, which I don't know if it's worth the extra price or not. Obviously, I'm not going to put the bike up on it because I don't need to do anything to the bike yet, or my wife's bike, but I will be, and then I'll shoot another video on that. But I mean, this has got the air lift, or they call it air bellows. It's just like it's an airbag, basically, is all it is, like on a truck. And then the lock is up there instead of down here, and it automatically resets and everything. Those two things is about the only thing that's different than the Titan lift, other than this is smooth surface and my Titan lift was diamond plate. Other than that, it seems to be okay. One major selling point to it was this lift, handy lift, is made in the USA, and that means a lot to me. So that's why I went with this lift instead of getting another Titan lift. I mean, I wouldn't have got another Titan lift anyway, because that's the reason I sold it, because I was having problems with it. But there are other brands out there, Redline stands and all that, but I don't really know where they're made. Didn't really check. I wanted a handy lift because that's what most shops use, so I got one. This also comes with the wheel vise. Like I was saying, the lift was $1,600, but technically the lift was like 13 something. I have to check the prices on it. $13.95 or something like that. It was free shipping to my door, but I had to pay $30 extra on shipping for a lift gate, because I don't have a forklift or anything to get this out of the back of a truck. So I paid the extra $30 for shipping, and then this vise did not come with this lift. You had to pay extra, and this thing was $200, or a little over $200 actually. And I don't know, that kind of feels pretty cheap. But anyway, it came with these big pads. They wasn't installed. I had to put them on. I guess they leave them off so in case maybe you don't want to put them on there, but they're to keep from scratching your wheel on your motorcycles. But you just put the bike in here and hit this stop right here, and then of course you just turn the handle and it clamps on the tire. And this comes out. This is just a wheel stop. It just comes out like that if you want to take the wheel out or off the bike. Pretty self-explanatory there. I don't really understand why this was so much more money, but it is what it is, I guess. We'll see as soon as I get to put it to some use. Now, one thing I will say is these pads, they're peel and stick, and they're really sticky to your hands, but they don't really stick to this metal very good, the way it folds over. Now on the flat spots it does, but where it's folding over, it wants to pop back off. I had to put a clamp on it and a piece of wood to I guess, force it to keep the bend in the pad. We'll see how that holds up. All right, let's go ahead and just do a little walk around, kind of show you everything a little up close. It's got all these grease fittings you grease to keep the maintenance up on it. It's got these wheels here. I think they call them phenolic or something like that. They're not metal. They're to keep from marring up your floor and everything, which, you know, I ain't really too worried about that, but I do want to get something done with this floor. I want to do some epoxy on it, but whatever, that's later. But that right there is what sold me on the lift, made in USA. And then that right there is the airbag on it. It's, like I said, it's got an airbag instead of a air ram. Now I don't know how that's going to hold up though. You know, if you're welding or grinding or anything, cutting with a torch or plasma cutter, and sparks get on that. I don't know about that. We'll have to see.